I'm hoping that, it's good, and I might. I'm not saying I will, but I might consider going back and playing it again. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But that being said, I want to go over some of these whatever was released here. I don't even know what this is. We do have a trailer. We'll watch that. I want to take a look. I want to take a look. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 releases October 23rd. Mr. Spartacus, good to see you, my man. Good to see you. 4K also with the Prime sub. Nexus with the 4 months on the subbage. Passy with the subbage as well with the free sub. Welcome in. Brad with the free sub. Big sub. Luke also with the 5 taking the early top there. Got you guys. Taylor Yakubowicz also welcome back over on the Facebook sub. Ryan Groth on the Facebook sub keeping it going as well. You guys are legends. Appreciate you as well as all the streakers coming in. Welcome in. Okay. This is Warfare Without Limits. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 releases Friday, October 23rd. So we've got a release date for it. And I think the big elephant in the room, I haven't even mentioned it yet, of course, is that this year we also have GTA coming out, which has been the big threat for pretty much every game and why they haven't been releasing games for a very long time. So, that's going to be some turbulence when that comes out. What's the release date on that one, though? Did they say? I think it was supposed to be May 26th. That just passed 2 days ago. That's not happening. And now I think it's in November or something like that. We'll see. Right? November, people are saying. Yeah, we'll see if it comes out this time again. I'm not so certain. Nonetheless, I think the big note that I'm seeing here for the new Call of Duty this year is that they're finally not on the old consoles. Jamie, thank you for the 2. True. Guys, October 23rd, 2026, Friday, Modern Warfare 4 is coming out, and I don't see this on the old consoles. They're finally not going to release this on the PS4, the Xbox 360, and the Nintendo Switch, which is, I don't think it was ever even on that. I don't know. They're finally going to just be putting it onto the new thing, which this is what people have been hoping would mean that they can push the envelope a little bit more now. Maybe that saves some of the resources making it for the old systems, whatever. At this point, I feel like that's kind of more of a pipe dream than a reality. Does that mean we're actually going to get 60 tick servers? I mean, that would be amazing. There's plenty of things that people already know, at least who play the game a lot, of what they would want from some of these games, but it's a matter of, will it happen? Of course, Call of Duty is a very broadly appealing game. They try to make this game for everybody. No, they're not. It's COD. Hard pass. Yeah, a lot of people are already over it as well, even in the chat here, right? And the thing is that I think is extra hard with this too is every year they're like, yo, we've got the new best game ever. Everything's different. It's all amazing. New engine. Amazing new engine. New technology. Never before seen. But that's all the marketing stuff. And I kind of wish they would just be a little bit more real with some of it, but I think part of that is that it works. I'm very good at keeping my expectations low. And then I have a really good time with games, but if you just listen to what the marketing says, then you get cooked. And I think that's where a lot of that comes in. You know what I mean? Warfare Without Limits. War erupts on the Korean Peninsula as North Korea launches a full-scale invasion that threatens to destabilize the world in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. Oh, dang, dude. North Korea. Dang. I haven't heard much from, of course, I don't know much anyways, but I haven't heard much about North Korea lately. A young squad of South Korea soldiers fight to survive on the collapsing front line, while half a world away, a vengeful Captain Price wages a personal war from the shadows as he stays one step ahead of those hunting him. You know what, too? This last Black Ops 7, boy, I didn't play the campaign on that one, but Boy, did a lot of people have a lot to say on that one, huh? I heard it wasn't very good, so I never played it. But I like these. I usually like the campaigns because they're just like a fun, crazy, over the top story, lots of cool action, and it's just like a fun short thing. Some people like a super long story too. I don't know if they're going to go that direction, but that's where I'm at with it. I kind of like some of them. But the Modern Warfare, I would kind of expect that to be, a little bit more grounded. I kind of like that too. That's what I like to pick apart some of the stuff too. The campaign was trash. Yeah, that's yeah, that's what I heard a little bit of. As Price's off-book mission collides with the forces behind the invasion, the war spreads beyond anyone's control. All right, we'll take a look at the trailer there, but Modern Warfare 4 pushes the series into darker and more dangerous territory. I mean, are we going MW2 dark, though? Like old MW2 dark? I feel like games won't do that anymore. They don't do... I don't know. I don't know if they're going to really push any limits these days. We'll see. Powerful, emotional breaking point. The cap drops players into the trench warfare in Korea, close quarter combat in New York, high octane chases through Paris, SAS night runs in Mumbai, and citywide assaults to reclaim occupied territory. Multiplayer delivers grounded, precise combat where fluid player choice and greater control define every engagement. And DMZ players operate as an off-the-books asset behind enemy lines, where every deployment into contested territory forces hard choices about which objective to pursue, what to secure, and when to get out. Sounds very Call of Duty to me. Mumbai, is that how you said? Okay. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 will launch October 23rd. Yeah, I don't think it was on the Switch before, but I don't know. The Switch 2, I don't know if that's actually a good console or not. I don't have one. I haven't ever tried one. I have the old Switch. I think barely can run Pokemon, but that's fine. That's easy. Okay. No lines hold forever. Campaign overview. I don't really want to read all of this, but here's some pictures from it. I kind of get the high level. Looks Call of Duty. Nightmare scenario unfolds. Yeah, we'll figure that out. I might play that one. We might play through the campaign on that one. Modern Warfare 4 multiplayer, though. This is kind of what I'm more interested in. And honestly, I'm not even super interested in the multiplayer. I'm mostly interested in DMZ and Warzone, although I haven't been playing much Warzone lately, guys. A lot of you guys watched me for a lot of Warzone back in the day. I have not been playing much. I haven't been playing much of that lately. Ryan Curtis also, thank you for the big 13 months. Let's see what they got cooking, guys. Modern Warfare 4 multiplayer delivers grounded. So we're not going jetpacks. That, let's be real, that's for next year when they abandon DMZ and everything that they build this year so that they could do jetpacks next year in Advanced Warfare. No, I don't know what I don't know what actually is coming. I don't know. That's just my guess. Or maybe you think it's going to be Black Ops 9 next year? What are the leaks saying? I don't even know. But anyways, that's just my thing. Yeah, season 2, that'll come. Okay, yeah, maybe. Precise combat built around fluid movement that provides greater control in every fight. Below are some key initiatives to the series. Ballistic Authority. For Modern Warfare 4, a new weapon first technology stack unifies precision aim, physical handling, realistic audio propagation. We getting footsteps this time? How's footstep audio? Spart, I don't know if you're still here, or anybody else who plays COD still. How's footstep audio? More so in Warzone, but we hearing footsteps these days, or no? Enhanced visibility, smarter combat precision into the most authentic Modern Warfare gunfight yet. It's great, really? Yes? Need Onyx Stone with DMZ videos? I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to play DMZ. I don't know. I was at a 0, now I'm at a 2 for playing it. Don't even ask. It's that bad. It's all right. Grounded, and then we see it as usual. It's crazy skins every few weeks after launch. I don't think they're talking about grounded in terms of, maybe it is actually. Maybe it's grounded in terms of the skins and the cosmetics. I don't think so, though. I assume they're talking about grounded. They're talking about, like, boots on the ground. Not getting too airborne off stuff. Not getting too over the top with the movement stuff, which is already kind of crazy, but no footsteps. Okay. Well, there you go. Weapon motion, operator stance, camera, audio, FOV, and the target visibility all line up in one highly tuned combat fidelity system. That's good. This really, like, this was a big point for a long time. People forget. There was no FOV slider on console, and boy, did I hear about that one all the time for, what was it? It was probably like 2 years or something. It was a long time, it felt like. The promise is simple. No bloom, no guesswork, and no doubt. Bloom being like the dispersion of your shots. Obviously, Arc Raiders has a ton of that. But the idea is if you can aim, the bullet will go where you're pointing. Granted, you have to deal with the ballistic system for lead and such. But, you know, it's still based on your aim. That being said, Call of Duty is not really based on aim. It's based on aim assist. All those controller players that can't aim, they just, you know, get the game to aim for them. So, you know, does that really matter? I don't know. Am I trolling? Absolutely. Don't cry. Okay, don't cry, everybody. Let's keep reading. Bloom has been removed, making hip fire shots feel more direct, predictable, and connected to where the weapon is pointed. Recoil, converge, and I don't even know if I can read this, man. I don't even know if I can read this. This is all, like, I've read the exact same thing 10 million times. Recoil, convergence, and weapon handling have been rebuilt for more directly reflect players' inputs. Depth of field and visual effects have been refined to improve enemy visibility without sacrificing authenticity. Weapons respond more naturally to players' movement, stance changes, and environment. I think what would be really cool with this is, like, the team that's actually doing this actually did some, and maybe that's in the video. We haven't watched this thing yet, but actually did some, and maybe they've done this too, and I just haven't seen it. But they kind of sat down and explained what that meant, rather than, because right now at this point it just kind of feels like marketing fluff. I feel like I'm just getting fluffed up right now. You know, you guys feeling fluffy? I'm feeling a little fluffed up right now. Movement in Modern Warfare 4 is built around fluidity, control, player freedom, delivering fast, grounded combat that keeps operators responsive through every engagement while expanding how players move, fight, and adapt across the environment. So it sounds like it's still going to be fast. That's what they switched. Really, like, it started as kind of fast, and then they slowed it down a lot, especially with DMZ. And then they've been cranking the speed back up again. Traversal, combat, movement, gunplay transitions are designed to feel seamless, responsive, preserving momentum while maintaining control under pressure. Expanded movement options for mantling, climbing, hanging, jumping create new opportunities. New opportunities, maintain control under pressure. Expanded movement opportunity. Okay, yeah, sorry. Flank, navigate vertical spaces, and approach engagements from multiple angles across increasingly dynamic combat environments. Every movement system is designed to preserve the grounded realism, physicality. Okay, that's good. Yeah, it's true. Physicality and combat intensity that define modern warfare while delivering the fluid cinematic intensity of operating as an elite soldier in the field, whether you prefer a methodical tactical approach or aggressive playstyle. Okay. Modern Warfare 4 launches with global set of grounded, visually distinct environments spanning locations around the world with the 12 core launch maps. That seems fairly standard, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. Again, I'm not super keen on the multiplayer, so it's kind of hard for me to even gauge that. But what do you guys think? Is 12? Is that what the last ones did? Nothing will revive DMZ. It's the worst possible extraction shooter iteration. I don't know. Forming the foundation for broadening multiplayer offerings. In addition, Killblock, a live fire training facility built for elite operators, give players a fresh gameplay experience with every new round. Wait. What is this? Live fire training facility? Dedicated gunfight maps, multiple big war maps built for large-scale vehicles and infantry combat across locations shaped by campaign global conflict. Killblock. Okay, here it is. Taking place inside the Western Training Facility, Killblock introduces dynamic new multiplayer battleground where the combat space reconfigures between rounds, reshaping sightlines, routes, and cover to keep players adapting in real time. Shaped from a set of pre-purpose built modular sections capable of creating more than 500 distinct configurations, each match creates its own combat rhythm and tactical challenges. Expect more sections and even more configurations during MW4's live season. Killblock supports expanded gunfight formats, including 3v3 and 10v10 experiences, with support planned for more core multiplayer modes designed for high-intensity play. Killblock forces players to think quickly, fight for control, and adjust engagement tactics every round. That actually kind of... So it sounds like it's a procedurally generated gunfighting mode, which gunfight was actually pretty good. 2v2 gunfights. But if they also have 3v3, and they got 10v10, that's kind of interesting. I was thinking maybe this would be like a dynamic firing range that you can go in, kind of like Apex Legends has got a really nice firing range. But this is because then it's not predetermined map knowledge as well. Now it's like, how do you adapt? Of course, maybe somebody's crazy enough they know all 500 variations that could happen. But I'm not sure if you'd be able to tell it that much. Oh. Progress in customization, expanded players' customization while making it faster and easier to get into the action. Just tell me that you level up faster. You're already, Call of Duty, you're already better than Battlefield in terms of the progression for unlocking guns, at least from what I experienced on both of the games this year around. Make it even easier. But I'm also playing with double XP on COD because I got so much of it. But please, a redesigned creative class system unifies operators, weapons, equipment. That's one of the things I actually love about Gunfight is that you didn't need all that stuff as well. A redesigned creative class system unifies operators, weapons, equipment, kill streaks into a single loadout, giving players quicker access to specialized builds tailored to different tactics and playstyles. Gunsmith returns with deeper customization options while remaining approachable for all players, with attachments now shared by weapon class to streamline build creation experimentation. New to MW4, Gunny brings Gunnery Sergeant's Eye to weapon customization, helping players quickly assemble effective builds based on their preferred playstyles and unlock attachments. That sounds good. There's so many different things that it kind of would be good. And people, for realistically, they just look up videos on builds, right? Like, is that still what everybody's doing, right? What's the meta build for whatever? Like the game should just tell you. F it, bro. At this point, save you the go watching the dude's video saying, make sure you like and subscribe. Speaking of which, guys, like and subscribe. It's probably not good for me, but you know. Like and subscribe. Yes. Anyways, we'll talk about that later. Thank you, dude. Featuring configuration development by Infinity Ward's weapon team, Gunny can instantly configure practical close, mid, long-range weapon builds tailored to different approaches, combat styles. Progress also expands through Apex attachments. These are specialized unlocks earned by fully progressing a weapon, introducing unique modifications that can significantly change how the weapon behaves in combat. Depending on the attachments, they can alter handling, firing behavior, tactical utility, stealth capabilities, combat role, giving fully leveled weapons new ways to perform beyond standard gunsmith items. Alongside new weapons, equipment, and kill streaks available at launch, players can also enter Prestige at max soldier rank to earn exclusive rewards and continue progressing through additional ranks. One thing I didn't like was, because I don't really do the Prestiges and stuff, usually, I didn't like the weapons prestiging and like getting stuff locked behind that. I didn't really like that. I just want to get stuff and play with it. Modern Warfare 4 introduces greater player choice through 2 Prestige Pass, Classic Prestige and Regular Prestige. Classic Prestige delivers the traditional reset experience, unlocking creative class progression in exchange for increased XP earn rates and access to exclusive Prestige rewards. For players who prefer to maintain their unlocked loadouts, Regular Prestige allows progress to restart from level 1 without resetting creative class content, offering a more flexible path towards, wow. I don't know what people are going to think about this one, but that means you could do your classic prestige, you lose everything, you got to restart, you get your 1 token. I personally feel like you should have had a token for each experience, 1 for zombies, 1 for multiplayer, 1 for Warzone, but nonetheless, there's now a system where if you do the classic prestige, you level up faster, but if you do the regular prestige, you can keep all of your stuff. So you can just keep playing the game naturally and leveling up. I think that's going to appeal to a lot of people, kind of like myself, where I was like, I'm not prestiging. I'm just going to keep all my stuff so that way I don't have to deal with this. And then Blackout came out where it didn't matter. So then I did prestige a couple of times. And then that gave me some levels so fast, too, which was nice. I'd rather have faster progress. But usually the beginning when the game comes out, it's really slow to progress. And then they make it faster and faster and faster anyways. It'd be nice if it was just faster off the rip. But maybe they'd keep more people as well. But this sounds like a people keeper. But I don't know if it's going to make it as annoying for the people who are the classic prestigers, you know? I don't know. Additional multiplayer intel incoming. Expect a more extensive look at all the aspects of Modern Warfare 4 players in the days ahead via the From the Ward video series. Okay, well, maybe this will give us the info that I was curious about here, rather than just the fluff at the beginning. But I think this is the big stuff here, guys. This is what I'm at least personally mostly interested in. DMZ, which they initially said was coming out. And then they said when it came out, just kidding, it's not out, it's just a beta. Just kidding. And then we're going to keep doing it in beta for a long time. And then, just kidding, we're going to make it pay to win and stop updating it. Tee. Now it's zombies. Boom! Slammed. No more DMZ for you. Shoot. Some people still play it. Apparently they finally did an update about 5 years later. 4 years, whatever it's been. Patched a couple of things, but it's still full of hackers and problems anyways, so it doesn't matter. But DMZ seems to be returning in a new fashion. And obviously, I played pretty much every extraction shooter at this point, and I still like the series. I still think the genre, I should say. I still think it has potential. What do you guys think? Preliminary here. Some of you guys probably already read this. You know the info here, but let's see what they have to say. Let's see what they can cook here. I'm interested at least. I'll be following this. I don't know. Let's see. DMZ is the definitive Call of Duty extraction experience. It's also your only one. And I thought the update that was rumored was the one that was coming for DMZ Mobile. If you guys don't know, DMZ actually is out on mobile, and it's gotten updates. If you haven't played it, they have a new map called Serpentine Island. I've played that, even competed on that one. A lot we can talk about there, but let's continue. A living combat arena where every deployment is a new story. Deploy solo or with a squad into a volatile conflict zone as an off-the-books asset tasked with recovering advanced military technology left in the wake of war. The conditions in the exclusion zone are always shifting, with changing weather, dynamic military objectives, and hostile forces moving through the zone. Loot, fight, negotiate, betray, and extract with whatever you can carry. The harder you push, the harder the world pushes back. Every run is a risk, every encounter is a choice, and no two deployments play the same way. You won't have long to wait. For more information on DMZ, get your first look on June 7th. Set the calendars, boys. Including additional details and gameplay-focused coverage. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Well, let's see if they can learn from the mistakes of the past. Definite. Is that what it said? Definitive? Definitive, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, boys. I don't know. Technologies and platform. Every shot, every moment, every battle, Modern Warfare 4 delivers the most immersive and technologically advanced Call of Duty ever built. Oh boy. Gameplay first visual at a new level of fidelity. Delivers a major leap in visual quality built directly into the movement-to-movement gameplay and precision tuning. Industry-leading VFX, lighting, materials, character rendering. Javier, thank you for the 10 months. Maybe. Yeah, that's a good point. I wonder if this is actually going to be part of the paid game. That's actually valid. I don't know. Javier, appreciate you, dude. Thank you for the Discord sub, my man. Industry-leading VFX, lighting, materials, characters, rendering work together to combat clearer, more immersive, more impactful, more explosive smoke, atmospheric, character detail, readability is dense, high-action scenes, even on maps filled with lush foliage and teeming with enemy combatants. Man, yeah, a lot of you guys, especially who just played Arc Raiders, I don't know how many of you guys even played DMZ and know the systems that they have in that game. Because I think a lot of people never even tried it. Fully optimized for current gen hardware and high-end PCs. MW4 is built natively for current generation consoles and PC, enabling greater scale, density, responsiveness, and consistency across every mode. Players will experience larger combat spaces, more active worlds, clearer engagements, more consistent movement-to-movement performance. This current-gen focus goes beyond visual fidelity, helping campaign, multiplayer, and DMZ feel fluid, more responsive, and built for the full scope of Modern Warfare 4. MW4 will launch with Xbox Series X. Yeah, so this is only the next-gen stuff, which is nice. A focus on PC. Is there hope for M&K players? They do a good job at pushing M&K players away. They do a very good job. They don't like M&K players, typically, from what I've gathered. MW4 is built with a renewed focus on the PC community, with Infinity Ward and Beenox partnering to give players more ways to tune performance, visual fidelity, responsiveness, and customization on PC. PC-specific performance optimizations are designed to support a wide range of hardware, from players prioritizing high frame rates to those pushing max visual fidelity. Multiple upscaling, frame gen options. I will say, too, NVIDIA frame gen has been pretty solid. I've been using that on Arc. I've been using it now. And I don't feel input delay. It feels good. Performance, responsiveness, expanded graphic options give players more control in how the game looks, performs, feels. For players who want to push the fidelity, high-end PC options include DLSS 4.5 support. What? I don't even know what DLSS I'm even on. Expanded real-time ray tracing across campaign, multi-DMZ. Dude, look at the focus on DMZ here. They're not even talking about Warzone anymore. Warzone dead? Question mark. Improved performance across ray tracing, reflection, ambient inclusion, shadows, volumetry, higher fidelity VFX. This is kind of the thing too. Like back in the day, they kind of were switching directions in DMZ while Warzone was still going, and they're like, eh. And now Warzone still has a pretty good audience, I think, but it's definitely not what it was in the past. Maybe a transition would work better now if they did focus more on DMZ. Warzone dead question? Amaze. Yeah. Competitive focus setting help players prioritize high frame rates and responsiveness in the moment-to-moment combat. You can pre-purchase PS4 MW4 on PC. Shoot. Nintendo Switch. Good luck. Good luck to you guys. Warfare platform update. MW4 launches October 23rd. Season 1 shortly after you kick off the major year of content seasonal experiences across MW4. Warzone. Still alive. Bingo. We got it. Still in there. Hold on. Beginning Season 1, Call of Duty Warzone. We'll integrate MW4 content, seasonal progression as part of the connected experience between both titles. As part of the transition, Call of Duty Warzone Xbox One will no longer be playable at the start of Season 1. What? Oh, PS4 and Xbox One. Ooh! Cooked! When Season 1 of Modern Warfare drops, PS4 and Xbox One Warzone goes away. Beginning June 4th, the game will no longer be available for new downloads on those platforms, though existing players can continue to play until the Season 1 launches. Certain items such as Call of Duty Point bundle purchases will no longer be available on those platforms. On June 25th, the in-game store and Call of Duty for PS4 and Xbox One will be removed. Players can still progress through free Battle Pass tiers, including unlocking new weapons remaining in Black Ops 7 season. Cooked. Time to upgrade, boys. If you've been holding out, it's time to upgrade. Honestly, I'm surprised we don't have PS6 yet. I feel like the PS5 is starting to... Or is it still performing pretty well? And the Xbox S, whatever letter they put at the end of the Xbox. I still don't know the Xbox terminology. I'm sorry. I'm not... Just do the Xbox 360. The Pro, you need the Pro for it? X. It's the Series X. What happened to the S? Is the S dead? Is that an old one? I don't know. How are any of these things going to run GTA? That's my question. Like, are we getting 30 FPS on GTA on these PS5s? Like, there's no way they're going to be able to run this game, right? We'll see. Development credits. Cool. All right. Well, that's a pretty good overview. Let's take a look at the trailer here as well. Shall we? Let me go to my gameplay and do a long form